The Moon is humanity's nearest companion in our travels in space, and the only celestial body that we have had the chance to actually visit. Still, despite its relative closeness and familiarity, our satellite continues to hold many interesting secrets. Let's explore them. Number 10. Moonquakes. Despite being a dead hunk of rock, with very little geological activity, the Moon is prone to shaking fits. These earthquake-like tremors are called moonquakes. These moonquakes can register up to 5.5 on the Richter scale, enough to move large furniture around, and last for a remarkably long 10 minutes. The frightening thing about moonquakes is that we have no real idea what causes them. Number 9. The Twin Planet. Most people think the Moon is, well, a moon, but there is some talk that it should actually be classified as a planet. Because of its large size, the Moon doesn't actually orbit Earth at all. Instead, Earth and Moon orbit each other, around the point between them, called barycenter. The fact that the barycenter remains inside the Earth is pretty much the only reason Earth and Moon aren't classified as a twin planet. Number 8. Moon trash. Everybody knows that man has been on the Moon, but not everyone is aware that he treated the place like a picnic area. Over time, the astronauts who visited the Moon managed to leave quite a bit of trash behind. It is estimated that there's 181,437 kilograms of man-made materials lying around the Moon. Most of that garbage is debris from various experiments, space probes and lunar rovers. There is also some real trash, such as astronaut poop containers. Number 7. The Moon is a burial ground. Eugene Jean Shoemaker, a famous astronomer and geologist, was something of a legend in his field. He invented the scientific research of cosmic impacts and came up with the methods and techniques that Apollo astronauts used to research the Moon. Shoemaker wanted to be an astronaut himself, but was turned down because of a minor medical issue. When he died, NASA fulfilled his most precious wish and sent his ashes to the Moon with the Lunar Prospector in 1998. His ashes remain there, scattered among moon dust. Number 6. Lunar Anomalies. Some of the pictures taken by the various vessels that have visited Moon show some very strange things on the Moon's surface. According to paranormal enthusiasts, there's even a large castle that is suspended above the surface of the Moon. All of this seems to point toward an advanced civilization that has lived on the Moon and built complicated structures. NASA has never really bothered to debunk these strange theories. This may be because the images showing these signs of life have almost certainly been doctored by the conspiracy theorists. Number 5. Moon dust. One of the moon's most surprising dangers is lunar dust. It is downright hazardous. Lunar dust is as fine as flour, yet extremely rough. Thanks to this texture and the moon's low gravity, it clings absolutely everywhere. NASA has experienced numerous problems caused by moon dust. It has traveled inside the ships with the spacesuits and caused moon hay fever in the poor astronauts that have inhaled it. It's thought that prolonged exposure to the stuff could even cause airlocks to fail and spacesuits to break down. Number 4. Difficulties with low gravity. Although the gravity on the moon is only 1/6 of that on Earth, Buzz Aldrin says the moon was actually an extremely difficult environment to move in. The spacesuits were clumsy, and their feet sank in the moon dust for up to 15 centimeters. Despite the low gravity, a person's inertia on the moon is high, so if the astronauts wanted to go any faster than slow walking, they had to move in clumsy kangaroo-like bounds. This presented another problem, because the terrain is full of craters and other tripping hazards. Number 3. The moon's origin. Where did the moon come from? The short answer is that we don't really know. There are 5 main theories about the origin of the moon. However, the most likely candidate for the moon's origin story is the ejected ring theory, which is better known as giant impact theory. According to this version, a protoplanet, a planet that is forming called Theia, collided with Earth. The ensuing cloud of debris eventually condensed into the moon. Number 2. The moon and sleep. The moon's effects on Earth and vice versa cannot be denied. Many believe that the full moon brings out the strangest behavior in people, although science hasn't been able to offer conclusive proof about this. There is one thing science has been able to confirm, though there's a very good chance that the moon could disturb our sleep cycle. According to a volunteer-based experiment by the University of Basel in Switzerland, the phases of the moon affect and disturb human sleep cycles in a clearly measurable way. And the absolute worst night's sleep is usually had during the full moon. Number 1. Moon shadows. When Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin first walked the alien landscape of the moon, they soon made a jarring discovery. The shadows of the moon were far darker than those on Earth due to the lack of atmosphere. Everything the sun didn't shine directly on was pitch black. Once their foot stepped in a shadow, they could not see it anymore despite the fact that the sun was blazing in the sky. The shadows of the moon caused mischief on many Apollo missions. Some astronauts found their maintenance tasks impossible because their own hands blocked out what they were doing, while others thought they were landing on a steep slope. Because of the deep shadows, that seemed like a cavern.